your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Okay, here it says, in this physical life experience, you can't necessarily control or change the direction of something that is already well in process. Like if you are reading this and your house is in foreclosure and will be auctioned tomorrow. That would be a challenge. While it wouldn't be impossible to save your house, it would be quite difficult and not really necessary. Remember that nothing physical nor any situation or event has any weight or effect on your experience until it has meaning. It is only the meaning that actually does anything, and fortunately, you have total control over the meaning with your God power. Remembering that everything in every situation has a default or starting meaning, which is the basis of its existence, because if it had no meaning, it wouldn't exist. In this example of foreclosure, the usual starting meaning is something like this. This is all bad. I am losing my house, and that represents a failure and will lead to my unhappiness. While people don't generally speak this way, meanings do. Meanings are full of conditions and results. If you neglect to use your God power at this point, as many people do, you will confirm this meaning and experience its consequences by default. However, if you take the time and effort to change the meaning, you will have a result that can not only be better than the default meaning, but even better than it was when you still had your house. You could change the meaning of this, for example, to, this is going to be a time of big change for me. And at this point, I am free to go anywhere and even go to places that I might not have gone to otherwise if I still own the house. I can now entertain new ideas, and I have the freedom right now to explore all of them like never before. Since everything is always working out for me, this might just turn out to be the best thing that has ever happened to me. I look forward to this challenge as a new and exciting adventure for me. Bring it on. After changing the meaning to something like that, you force the situation to morph into a great opportunity for you rather than a great loss. It becomes the catalyst for change and growth in new and exciting ways. From this new vantage point, you will be able to see opportunities and options that you could never have noticed before from your place of depression and defeat. With your God power, you have the ability to change any situation or circumstance in your life into the best thing that ever happened to you. No matter what happens, it keeps turning out that it was the best thing, and it keeps getting better and better. But don't forget that not only can you change the meanings in bad situations to great ones, you can change the meanings in situations that are already great to situations that are amazingly wonderful. There is no end to your ability to juice up your life experience by using your God power. Your God power and physics. In quantum physics, it is now a widely held belief that the observer, quote unquote, actually changes and affects the outcome of the event just by observing it. No outcome can be predicted with any certainty without taking into consideration the observer who will be watching the experiment. It is the thoughts and beliefs of the watcher that is the greatest factor in the outcome of the experiment. Video example, quantum physics, observer affects outcome. What is this video about? This video explains the difference between energy as a particle and energy as a wave. It uses animation and explains what the differences are in a very easy to understand way. Particles, like marbles or electrons, act in certain ways that are different than how waves, like the waves across water or waves of energy, act in the same setting. In this carefully planned experiment, they were able to show that the results of the experiment changed and were different when they were observed and when they weren't. If they didn't pay attention to it, it turned out one way. But if they looked at it while it was in the process, the results changed. What does this example show, and what does it mean? This video example shows us that what we think of a situation actually changes and affects it at its most basic and fundamental levels. We know that we can influence living things, but in this video, we can clearly see that we can even influence the basic foundations of matter itself. We are powerful beings with the God power to change meanings, which will change matter itself. When we look at the electron, we are thinking that it is like a particle. Our meaning has always been that electrons were particles. So when we watch them with the meaning in our minds that they are particles, they change into a particle formation. However, when we aren't looking at them, when we are not asserting our meanings on them, they remain in their unlimited state of wave formation. In short, our expectations and meanings have the power to alter matter.
For best results, pause this video at this point here and watch the video example mentioned in the segment. The links are located in the book chapter and at the end of the book. If you are watching this online, you will find the link for this video example listed in the notes section. Then, after watching the associated video example, continue watching this video from here. To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Chapter number 1, Segment number 16. Let your quest for knowing continue.